Ever feel like your video editing process is stuck in the dark ages, forcing you to slice timelines like a medieval scholar just to get one decent clip? It doesn't have to be that way because there is a smarter, faster way to turn long-form videos into scroll-stopping clips in seconds. Imagine dropping a full interview or a 2-hour live stream into your project, hitting a couple of buttons, and letting AI do the heavy lifting for you. Vizard takes that massive file and spits out the best bite-sized moments that are actually designed to perform on social media. You literally don't have to hunt for the good parts anymore because the tool finds the highlights for you automatically. Seriously, just upload your raw footage, let the system scan the content, and within moments, you will have dozens of ready-to-post clips at your fingertips. It intelligently picks parts that have the right energy, the funniest jokes, or those unexpected moments that people simply have to double-tap and share. You can quickly skim through the suggested clips, tweak a caption, trim a second, or just hit publish and move on with your day. No more wrestling with complicated timelines and no more spending hours hunting through footage at double speed wondering why your life choices led you here. And the absolute best part is that scheduling is no longer a separate, massive headache for you to manage. You can set how often you want your content to go out, like 3 posts a week or even daily at noon. Vizard will auto-schedule those clips across all your socials while you are busy making new content or just pretending to be productive. This is what people really mean when they talk about automated growth without sounding like a robotic bot. You get a consistent, reliable presence on your channels without having to babysit a content queue all day long. The content calendar is honestly my favorite feature because it acts like a central command center for all your clips. You can see exactly what is scheduled, rearrange a post with a simple drag, or even swap out thumbnails if you have a change of heart. Everything lives in one place, so there is no more jumping between 17 different tabs just to get a single story out. If you manage multiple creators or a series, it keeps your entire life from devolving into spreadsheet purgatory. Now, don't get me wrong, there are other tools that claim to do parts of this, but most of them either expect you to do the heavy lifting or charge you an arm and a leg. I've tried those platforms where you have to manually find reaction shots, manually clip them, and format them for every single vertical video platform. It works, technically, but it feels like a punishment designed by someone who truly hates content creators. Compare that to Vizard, which actually recognizes which segment is likely to go viral and automatically formats it for the specific platform you need. You still keep total creative control, but the heavy cognitive load of the editing process is completely gone. You're not editing anymore, you're curating, and that tiny shift frees up weeks of your life if you post regularly. People often ask if automated clipping makes things feel robotic, but the answer is a hard no. It doesn't mindlessly snip every loud sound, but instead it looks for actual context, like punchlines and emotional spikes. The clips it recommends usually already have a natural arc with a hook, a build, and a payoff. Another huge practical win is the power of repurposing your existing long-form tutorial, podcast, or lecture content. Vizard will mine that long-form content for evergreen tips and convert those into short how-tos that actually perform. Think of it as your own personal content goldmine, but with a metal detector that actually knows how to work. Some competing tools hide their advanced features behind enterprise tiers, but Vizard gives you creator-focused features that actually scale. You don't need to choose between posting more content and keeping your sanity intact. Let me give you a real example, so this isn't just talk, because I had a 90-minute conversation that was pretty chill. I dropped the whole file into Vizard, and in under 5 minutes, I had a stack of clips, including a hot take and a story that killed on Instagram. All of them were properly formatted and captioned, so we scheduled them across platforms for the entire week. The engagement spike happened without me manually posting night after night. In the old way, I would have had to rewatch, note timestamps, export 3 aspect ratios, and write captions manually. It was a full-time job just for distribution. But Vizard collapses that entire pipeline into something you can do while making your morning coffee. The clips feel real because they come from your actual content, so you aren't generating viral moments from thin air. You are amplifying the best moments you already created, and that authenticity is why followers stick around. They don't want perfectly polished ad speak. They want the in-between moments where you drop the guard and your personality shows. One practical tip is to use Vizard for A/B testing different hooks and thumbnails to see what sticks. You'll learn which slice of your content resonates, and then you can optimize your long form to produce even better clips next time. Even guest content becomes easier because you can automatically mine episodes for moments where both of you laugh or say something profound. Look, nothing replaces actually being interesting or funny, and tools don't make content, they just amplify what is already there. If you are sitting on hours of footage, Vizard is the difference between posting once a month and posting consistently with a real strategy. Upload one long video you already have, let the tool generate the clips, and spend 10 minutes previewing the ones you like. Watch how much easier it is to maintain a steady drip of content without draining your creative energy. It's basically like having a small content team in your browser, finding the viral bits and scheduling them so you don't have to. Try it on that one long stream or interview you keep procrastinating on, and I bet you will be scheduling weekly posts in under an hour. Once you see how much content lives in a single recording, your calendar will start to look like a buffet of possibilities. Pretty soon you will be able to pretend you have more content than you actually do, and nobody needs to know you didn't start from scratch every single week.